Coach Manny Nowak on handling objections. How prepared are you? Hello, it's Coach Manny with you again. It's always my pleasure to be here as we present success coaching for a better world. You see the website, you see the phone number. If you need us, come out and see us. Come out and talk to us. Get involved in our success process, because we're here every week to give you something to help you move forward. And today I want to talk about objections and handling them. How prepared are you for the objections that come up in a sales environment or in a personal environment or in a job search environment? Remember, are you trying to figure out why you didn't get the deal? Why as a salesperson you didn't close the deal? Why as a business development expert didn't you get it? Why as the entrepreneur did that thing fall away? Why as a job seeker didn't you get the job? Always questions that we ask ourselves. Didn't get the deal. Didn't get the job. So, how do you handle the objections of the buyer? How prepared are you to handle the objections of the buyer? How well do you understand what could potentially come up as roadblocks to you getting the deal? How'd you do when you were dealing with it? You know, when someone doesn't know the answer and they fake it, it shows on your face. I don't care how good you are. I don't care how long you've been selling. I can tell, and most people who buy can tell, whether you are making it up. You weren't prepared. Now, granted, no matter what situation you're in, you're never going to know all the answers. However, you need to know 99% of them before you ever walk in the door. 99% of the reasons this person could come up with for not buying. And further, you need to know the answers. So when they ask you a question or they object to something, you know the answers. And we all know the common ones, don't we? I mean, the price is too high, I'm not ready, I got to check with the boss, let me think about it. We all know those. We've all read enough sales literature and sales material to be able to handle them. But what about all those questions that, you know, people come up with that you aren't prepared to handle, that you didn't think about? Because most people don't take time to think about it. Especially when we think we're real good salespeople and we think we can go in and we think we can close the deal, or we think we're great entrepreneurs. I'll get that deal. And then the buyer asks a question which slaps you on the side of the head and you say, "What?" You don't say that, but it shows on you. When somebody surprises you and you say, "Oh my gosh, how do I handle that? If I'd only thought of it 2 hours ago when I was preparing, if I'd only thought of it yesterday, what would have happened?" People can tell. If you can sharply come back with the answer, people can tell. If you know them cold, people know it. And people like that. When I buy, I like to know that you know about the process. You know about the product. You know about the service. You know about the things that can happen. You can answer my questions. You can answer them honestly. You can answer them quickly. So we call it the Prepared 100. I didn't invent this. I actually got it from Guerrilla Sales Process, which is an excellent process. The point I want you to do, and here, I still use these. They're index cards. And I don't care what process. I'm not so hung up on the process you use. The point is, I want you to think of 100 reasons. I know you say, "Are you kidding me, Manny? 100 reasons? That's insane." I don't know. How much money do you want to make next year? How good do you want to be? How much do you want to close? A lot of people talk about, I want to increase my closing rate. I'm not closing enough. 100 reasons that people could come up with in the sales process. Some of them just may be different ways that the same question is worded. I understand that. 100. You can do it. You're not going to do it in a half an hour. You're not going to do it in a day. But if you spend the rest of this year working on these, you will get them. And then on the back, or whatever process you use, you have the answer. You know the objection that could potentially come up. Because depending on your product or your service, there is stuff that's specifically related to your product or service that people come up with. Ask other people in your industry. Ask customers who are buying from you. Ask customers who didn't buy from you. Go on the internet and do some research. 100. With the answer on the back. And then, I want you to memorize. What do you think? Sales is easy? Come on, you guys aren't out there. You people out there who are making money on sales know how hard it is. 100 objections. The answer, you know them cold. No matter what that person throws at you, you've got the answer to it. Once in a while, we're all going to get blindsided. It's just part of the process. But wow, if almost every question, think about those situations where you've been blindsided and you say, if only I had have known, I would have got the deal. Get prepared. Do the 100. I can sit here and tell you with complete honesty, the people out there who listen and build this 100 over the next few weeks and go into next year prepared, your business will be amazing. It's just plain facts of life. So, this is Coach Manny. We're always striving to make this a better world. We're always striving to help you become even better. Look at our website. Call me. If you need some help with this process, call me. Send me an email. That's what we're here for. Next year, you are going to be able to handle any objection that comes up with. You're going to be prepared, and your sales are going to go through the roof. It's Coach Manny Nowak. Always a pleasure. Success coaching for a better world. Have a great day. This has been Success Coaching with Coach Manny Nowak. www.mannynowak.com 856-358-4021. Success Coaching for a better world.